Wait a minute. I have ghost powers.
Danny Phantom summed up in one line of dialogue, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, I have superpowers that are strong enough to solve basically every single conflict I'm ever in. Weird how that slips the mind. But anyway, we're in the land of semi-serialization right now. Things that happen might kind of carry over into future episodes, sort of. Anything could happen. We're a proper Avatar The Last Airbender now. It's like if you took Aang and removed all of his fighting skills and general personality traits, and then made it so he never actually used his bending in the fights that he was in until the very tail end of the episode, and then, yeah. The two shows would be completely indistinguishable. But yeah, we're still riding the high of Jazz finding out that Danny's half ghost, so let's keep that train rolling. Starting off with the introduction of a new character. And by a new character, I mean they're going to pluck out a random background person and stop recycling Sam's voice actress for her. Let's see, which of you idiots have we already named? Here we go, Valerie. Congratulations, Valerie. You're getting upgraded to recurring character. Subsequently, you are now within the spotlight of my judgment. You managed to avoid it in parental bonding because I wasn't very good at this yet, and also you didn't really do anything. But now you're an actual person, and thus my lens of critique will shift to your very being. The eye of Sauron bears upon you, Valerie, and with it the patience of awaiting your first stupid decision that I then get to laugh at. No pressure, I'm sure you'll do great. Let's see, where are we starting with you? Coffee gets spilt on you and you opt to complain about it instead of getting it cleaned or changing your top. Yeah, that sounds about what I would expect.
Even as a fan, I don't know what's going on, so it doesn't matter.
As an avid Danny Phantom fan, yeah, you're...
As an avid Danny Phantom fan, I've zero watching view times.
I haven't watched the show in years.
I know
you're a super fan.
How does it hold up?
It's barely there in my memory, so...
Fair enough. First of all, Valerie, this is 100% your fault for spending $500 on what is ostensibly a purple t-shirt. Oh, excuse me. Having your father spend $500 because you yourself are poor. And that joke will become funnier as this episode progresses. However, I'm not against being fair, because the only reason that happened to you in the first place is because our drooling little protagonist here forgot that he was a supernaturally powered god.
Wait a minute. I have ghost powers.
Wait a minute! I have superpowers, you fucking idiot, dude! You're so dumb. Look at this fucking long. I would have reflexively fucking turned invisible way before this.
Yeah. Welcome back, Danny. I would expect no less from you at this point.
That's what he's gonna say. Well, close enough.
Every time he fails, he comes after me.
Seems like you should, prepare for this and, not be around since you have ghost powers.
Or turn into a corner and just fucking drop to the ground.
Yeah. That's basically all we got for this cold open. Nothing too groundbreaking. Danny's an idiot, and because of that, other people get to suffer for it. But that's okay, because Danny does eventually remember these things, and this, in turn, allows us to be introduced to today's ghost. Today, we're mixing things up a little bit, though, because as opposed to having the usual lunatic who randomly shows up to cause a problem for some stupid reason, today we're getting something a little more on the wholesome side. I mean, I guess as wholesome as you can get when it comes to talking about the lost souls of the deceased. I mean, I'm sorry, ambiguous monster things that just call themselves ghosts for no reason. How silly of me, I completely forgot. Regardless, I present to you Happy Puppy Ghost, who will occasionally turn into Scary Evil Dog Ghost. I think Danny refers to him as Cujo at some point, so that's what we're going with.
And now, why didn't you just put it in the thermos?
The what?
That thing that only is available at the end of the episode?
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, he needs to wait for it to charge up.
Dude, if they would have given it that at least or something, it needs to be focused for a long period of time. That's why it has to knock things out. I know I literally make this fucking bullshit thing every episode we watch, so I'm just like, just a minor limitation, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Don't give him an instant win button if he's just going to not use it for no reason. I mean, granted, I guess I would almost say it's almost accurate because Danny's actually fucking stupid as hell. He's literally, like, one of his character traits is dumber than fuck. So maybe that makes it accurate, but that's also making your character so dumb that he doesn't use a thing that he will use eventually anyway is not, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably make a compilation of every time I bring this up, every single video, and just make an entire video of the times I bring this up and say it, because it happens every time.
Now, of course, since this is Danny Phantom and subtlety doesn't exist, this ghost actually ties back into Valerie and how she's someone who matters. I know I'll be giving away the brilliant twist here, but I'm sure you'll still relatively get the same impact from it. As Danny immediately discovers, Cujo is wearing a collar with the Axiom Labs logo on it. Initially, this probably doesn't mean much to you until the very next scene where we discover that Valerie's father works there. Now, before I get into anything else, let's touch briefly on the fact that we just learned that Amity Park here has what appears to be a full-on Class 5 laboratory. Like, my God, no wonder everyone here is a drooling idiot. This place is 100% experimenting on the citizens. But anyway, it just so happens that Axiom Labs here recently got themselves a new security system, which in turn has made their guard dogs obsolete. One of the first lines we hear from the Axiom boss is,
"It's good to know that those smelly security dogs are now a thing of the past."
Which, you know, take that as you will for the ramifications of what that meant for Cujo here. This is implied to have been a recent change, and Cujo just randomly showed up when this new security system was implemented, so yeah, like I said, take it as you will.
Tell you what I'm not. Coated in dog saliva.
Doesn't immediately recognize Danny's voice because that's literally just his voice.
No, it has a little bit of an echo to it. So
Definitely.
Yeah. Regardless, Valerie's dad gets fired because Danny and Cujo trash the place, and the boss guy blames him for it for some reason. I'm just saying, because this was like supposed to be like a guard dog for this place. This is an ill-behaved guard dog.
No, it's because he's mad as hell because he got fucking burnt.
Yeah,
but either way, no, that's not possible. Ghosts are not dead people or animals.
Yes. Yeah. Silly me. Yeah,
you must have forgot.
Yeah.
Highly trained security guards immediately proceed to shoot everything and miss everything.
Stand back, everybody. This state-of-the-art security system can stop anything.
What is the purpose of the disco ball, you think?
It's to, like, whip-de-wub them.
Right. Okay.
I'm glad we understand each other.
State-of-the-art security system. It's just a fucking laser. What is that even? I don't even know what it's supposed to do.
A laser disco ball? Yeah, what does that do? It's like,
I don't know. Is that vaporize people? Like, what's going on?
Man.
Why was that glowing green? What the fuck's going on around here? Why'd that fall? What the fuck?
Except a pasty-faced teenager and his dog.
Okay, whoa. This dude's like, oh, I can't stop a dog and this teenager. Did you not just see the fucking face of the goddamn wall? It's like, it's one thing if a kid walked in here and fucked everything up and left. It was actually a kid. But it's like, did you see that dude and that giant dog just phase through the fucking wall? Yeah. No? Really? This is my fault? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Ah, yes. The bear-sized, glowing green monster dog that phased through the walls is definitely a flaw in my security system, sir. I mean, I'd personally be firing the guards that began open firing their weapons in the office complex, but what do I know? I'm not a lab owner who kills all his guard dogs as soon as he hears he might have something better. Out of curiosity, what was the laser disco ball supposed to do, Mr. Gray? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still on your side with this one, but I'm kind of failing to see the practicality of this. Also, whoever installed it did a horrible job, since it immediately falls off after Danny and Cujo leave, despite them having done nothing to it. I guess that's also your fault, though, or something.
I'm fired, aren't I?
You're not just fired, you're ruined.
Wait, why is he fired? That was clearly not his fault.
Because Shammy,
Because
he
said
was
they
there.
Stop everything.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
It's because of racism, Shammy, okay? He is being kept down by the white man.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lab owner guy who kills puppies. I didn't anticipate the lab being attacked by a poltergeist. Yes, of course, sir. It is completely my fault that I didn't invest in the exorcist package of the security system. Hey, could I just get that in writing from you real quick? No reason. Anyway, now that everything is the big sad for Valerie, we cut to another scene where they're doing some mysterious, unknowable task. My God, what is this?
What are they doing?
What's going on? My critique is falling apart because I cannot speak of knowledge impossible to obtain. If only I had a main character to come on screen to tell me what's happening.
Talk about rock bottom. They're selling everything they own in a yard sale.
Oh, is that what she's doing? Wow, thanks, Sam. I never could have put the pieces together otherwise. Thank God you're here, Sam. Sorry, I'm getting a little bitter with these characters, can you tell? Anyway, it's very sad. As you can see, they have to sell everything they own, including their family photos, I guess. Not exactly sure where the market is for that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is very sad. Now, not to undermine the sad or anything, but they do have a moving van here, from which they are packing their TV, 3 dressers, a mirror, a bunch of golf clubs, and a lamp. So I guess they didn't have to sell everything per se. They did have to sell the family photos, but at least they were able to keep Dad's golf clubs.
I'm gonna have to pass too.
It's like, I have to go now. I don't want to be here.
Anyway, Cujo shows up and proceeds to wreak havoc across Valerie's yard, even though his motivations at the end of the episode shows that he has absolutely no reason to come here.
You're looking for something?
Story permitting, yes. But as a dog, I'm not going to be attracted towards the place where I actually used to live. So I'll be doing it at random points throughout the episode so you can take note of it for the audience. But back on the point, things are sad for Valerie, so we need to double down and make it more sad so she'll have even more of a reason to become a vengeful ghost hunter later. And so, with the ever-reliable help of Danny not using the thermos, him and the dog proceed to destroy all of the Gray's belongings.
Look, the episode has to be like 20 minutes, okay?
Yeah, how far in are we? We're 5. Wow, we're only 5 minutes in.
So they gotta wrap it up, so,
Man, you feel every minute of this show, let me tell you.
Look, they gotta wrap it up well, so you gotta give it some space, okay? Yep. Danny, you're a ghost. What?
Now for the real question. Have we doubled down hard enough? The answer is no. So we're going to have the dog show up at the school for literally no reason, so it can keep making Valerie's life even more miserable.
This dog has never been a problem before and is never a problem again after this.
Look, he's a good boy, okay?
Yeah.
I think you stop judging the dog.
Yeah.
Look, he's already fucking dead, okay? It's not his fault.
I'm not judging the dog. I am judging the means in which the dog is present.
Oh, now you're judging his life choices. Got you, right.
Yeah.
We'll cancel Will for, like, racism.
I don't know what you were expecting from that.
Yeah. I don't know. That's old people not realizing how reality works, which is pretty accurate. I'll give it that one to you, Butch Hartman. That's accurate.
Conveniently, even though the episode establishes that Cujo is following Danny, he never actually shows up unless Valerie is there to have her day ruined. But, I mean, shut up. Look how sad Valerie is. She had to sell her concert tickets, and now her friends don't like her anymore because she's poor.
Hey, Valerie, did you at least sell your tickets to somebody cool? We don't want to have to sit next to any losers at the concert.
Oh, yeah, because we need the big twist here at the end where we find out that Danny, Sam, and Tucker bought the tickets, so they're the ones sitting next to the group. Yeah. Yeah, very, very clever like normal, Butch. Even though I have no earthly idea why Valerie had bought 3 tickets for herself, but, I guess no need to dwell on that. A joke that doesn't work because the writers didn't think about it? Well, that never happens.
Speaking of tight... I get it.
I don't understand that insult.
I know what it is. She's poor.
But why did he say, like, speaking of tight?
I don't know.
Like, what
like,
does that
I don't know,
have to
to
do
be
with
tight with somebody else, like friends, I don't know.
Okay.
Also, did her dad have nothing in savings, bro? Is this dude had making buco bucks, right, and then he just makes $0?
Yep. Anyway, I think that should cover all of the important character motivations. Valerie now has every reason in the world to be angry. So, that's nice. Imagine how angry she'd be if she had context as well. But all this leads up to Valerie getting a package from Vlad Masters.
This arrived while you were at school today. From Wisconsin?
Oh, this mysterious package with no return address. There you go. I don't need to see what it is.
Why are you spending our money? We're broke.
Yeah.
Well, I know perfectly what's going on. So Red just explain this to us so that
Heard about your recent ghost troubles. Hope this helps. Vlad.
Why is Dracula here?
Oh, no.
What the fuck is it? I genuinely thought I knew what was happening until fucking Dracula just turned up out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, Packers boy. He's back in the fold now. Because remember, Danny didn't actually take care of that problem. So now he's giving Valerie ghost hunting equipment, I guess. Because I guess he wants Valerie to kill Danny, even though he also wants Danny to be his weird-ass Darth Vader apprentice son. And I guess this will somehow lead back to Vlad getting Maddie or something. I don't know. I'm sure this will be a very in-depth and intricate plot that we'll never actually get to hear about. I appreciate the implication that Vlad has been quietly watching Danny since Bitter Reunion, which would in turn explain how he's aware that he's screwing Valerie's life up. That being said, I hope you included a couple instruction manuals on how all this equipment works, because, I mean, this is a 14-year-old girl you're giving all this to. These aren't just tape recorders for catching EVPs or electromagnetic level detectors. No. Vlad is giving Valerie laser pistols and a flying jet toboggan. He is expecting full-on life or death battles between these two children. How much money do you suppose Vlad has invested in this? Not saying he doesn't have enough, obviously he would, but I'm just merely curious, as I am completely unaware of what he is trying to accomplish with this. That said, it's been quite a while since I've seen Rainstorm, so maybe we'll get some answers when we get to that episode. In the next 15 years or whatever. Regardless, we'll put a pin in it for now. Vlad's doing weird crap. It doesn't make sense right now. Probably never will. But that's okay. It's facilitated a new problem that Danny won't be able to figure out.
But they gotta wrap it up, okay? So just give him 5.
They gotta wrap it up. Yeah.
I just gotta give him a minute. Yeah, they gotta wrap it
up. Which brings me to the next scene where we find Danny is trying to train Cujo. For some reason.
Well, you're the only other ghost in the area, so train him.
Okay. So that's the extent of the explanation we're putting into this, huh? Yeah, we're definitely not doing this so Valerie can continue to misconstrue the relationship Danny has with this thing. Well, gee, he keeps coming back, so I guess I'll trade him so he'll have even more reason to keep coming back to me. Brilliant plan as always, Sam.
Does the dog ever appear again?
No, I don't think so.
Beautiful. Amazing writing.
He can move them out of the way. Unlike in the last episode, where he just stood there and took it.
Where are you going?
Hello? I can't be seen hanging out with a ghost kid.
Oh, yeah, because that's been a problem up until now. No, Danny, I can't be seen with you right now. You're about to fight someone with whom it matters if they know who you are or not. There was like one guy in the writing room who piped up at one point and said, hey guys, shouldn't we not have Sam and Tucker around for when Valerie fights Danny? And thus, the fight scene is kicked off with Valerie shooting a rocket launcher at Danny. Needless to say, no one in Amity Park noticed this. I know, shocker there, right? They never noticed the giant-ass dragon attacking the school, but I can't really say if that's more or less surprising than them missing an RPG blowing up the park. But now, enter stage right, Valerie. So now it's time for Danny to just stand there like an idiot while she shoots more crap at him. Never change, Danny, never change. The majority of the ensuing fight scene isn't terribly worth a breakdown, since it's mainly just Valerie shooting at him and Danny dodging it. Fair play for the couple moments showing that Valerie kind of doesn't know what she's doing, but at the same time, it's wild that you're expecting me to believe that she's even managed to get to this point. Oh my god. It's darker now, which means there's evil afoot.
Also, I suppose she's actually going to fail a lot during this part, but like that.
Yeah.
But like.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. They're trying.
Plus, Vlad would have given her the easiest shit to use in the universe, because even he's probably just like, she's a dumb teenager, you know?
Yeah, true.
This is Vlad we're talking about. He only thinks highly of himself.
I love Star Wars. What's going on? I like it took you a second.
Girl, come the fuck on.
No, don't worry, Hero. There's still a lot left in this episode.
That's lovely.
I know, all right? I knew you'd be excited to hear that.
Look, we're gonna wrap it up. We're wrapping it up. Okay.
They gotta wrap it up. Yeah.
It'll give let them cook. They're gonna wrap. Look, Shammy, I know you're skeptical, but let it cook, okay?
Okay.
She can't hold the gun right because it shoots her off the thing.
Because she's a woman, Hero. That's sexist. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Ow! That hurt! Wait a minute. That hurt.
Dude, you're not intangible. It doesn't matter. You can be hit by anything right now. That's not a revelation, you moron. Unless you're telling me that it actually was that he reflexively tried to be intangible, but we know he didn't because Danny sucks at that.
These have fucking like 9mm in them. I will fucking use them, and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Lady cannot
She's
stop
dead.
spinning trees.
She's broken her neck right there.
No, this is in ghost time, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Good point.
Look, the dog's a good boy. Don't think about it. Okay.
See the ball, boy? Fetch!
And then Danny vaporized some small kid trying to play with a frisbee.
No escaping me now, ghost boy.
Oh. Okay, yeah, we're at that point of the show, are we? Time to start forcing a romance between the main characters. Ugh. Oh, God. This is only gonna get worse from here. They made one tease of it in episode 2, and now on 10, the writers are saying, oh yeah, people are probably gonna be shipping these characters, huh? Let's see, how can we make this as insufferable as possible? And then in comes Butch Hartman. Not insufferable enough, he cries. Make fanning the flames now. Sorry, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Let's see. Yeah, we're skipping all of the Danny Sam romance bits. We'll have plenty of time to cry about that in the next episode. Good thing Valerie's blind and didn't see that Sam tackled the ghost she was trying to kill into a bush, but then at the same time still knew that that's where he was. Pretty classic Danny Phantom narrative moment.
That sounded like Valerie.
Oh, now he recognized voices.
Yeah, there was no echo in it. See, Valerie messed up one major.
You stuttered too much. It's over. You fucking idiot.
Yep, it's all over. Yep. Yeah.
Their entire point is now moot because you stuttered.
Yeah, my arguments are completely invalid now. I can accept that. Also, yeah, I've been skipping over it because I can't bring myself to care. But Tucker is currently trying to get together with Valerie and has been spending most of the episode trying to become her boyfriend. This itself is largely irrelevant to the story and is acting merely as a catalyst to make sure that Valerie is constantly remaining within close proximity to our trio.
And this episode is paced insanely.
It really is. It's just we're like, oh, we're at the next fight scene.
Go.
Ultimately, after a few more fight scenes that take place, Danny finally gets ye old beginning of third act revelation of what's going on.
You're looking for something?
Look, Danny, just give him a minute. You're just gonna wrap it up, okay? So just calm down. Stop complaining. We're just gonna wrap it up.
Ghost dog or not, you're still a dog, and you're looking for something.
Thank you, Danny.
Danny, the dog's just give him a minute. He's trying to wrap up the plot, Danny. Just let him finish, okay, Danny? The dog's just trying to find the plot.
Aw, come on, you stupid thermos! Oh my gosh, Danny's in trouble!
Newsflash, that's your girlfriend.
That's awesome! Hey, Valerie, wait up!
Why does everyone have these fucking, like, coffee cans that don't do anything? It's just...
It's because it's not the end of the episode yet. They only work in the last like 5 minutes.
Yeah, like they gotta wrap it up, but they haven't got that yet. So they gotta wrap it up.
The fuck that he was just like, hey, wait up, and then just decides to land on her ass.
And just jumps on her.
I'm like,
yeah, he nets her like that, and he's just like, he's like, right, go for the face. What? Just beats the shit out of her. Like, oh god, Daddy, Daddy, stop.
Go on, boy. Go get it. I mean, fetch.
Hurry, boy. Go wrap up the plot.
Look, boy, we gotta wrap it up.
The lab? What you're looking for is in there?
No, gee, I wonder. The collar that had the Axiom Labs logo on it wasn't enough of a hint, was it? That's okay. It can lead us to our finale all nice and neatly. And how are we going to set up this finale, you may be asking? Well, Valerie's father is in the middle of a second chance at getting his job back by acting as a security guard. As a result, he is currently the only person working at the lab when Danny shows up to look for whatever the dog is looking for. So right there we have our stakes set. Valerie is with him. For some reason. Even though she hasn't been going to work with him before, but I don't know. Now she is, so shut up. And Tucker uses his PDA to shut down the lab security system. No further comment there. Other than that, the finale is... I don't know. It's not really worth going over. Danny and Valerie fight some more. Danny finds a squeaky toy that makes the dog go away. And Danny attempts to make peace with Valerie, only with her to respond with, nah, I'm gonna be a popular villain. We're adding me to the status quo now.
I wish I knew what I was looking for.
But what did that gun do?
It did nothing. It literally pushed him back a little bit.
Listen to the power of my Nerf gun. That apparently blows through fucking concrete.
Destroying the lab.
I better blow up everything my dad's guarding so I can ruin my own life.
This is why I'm a cat person.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's Sam sucks.
Well, Shammy, let him cook. They want to wrap it up.
They gotta wrap it up. Yeah.
Gotta wrap it up.
You're a pretty lousy shot.
That's because I'm not trying to hit you.
No, it's because you actually missed, Danny. Let's not pretend.
I like how she was like, you're a lousy shot while she was fucking up earlier.
It'd be funny though, like if Danny was actually just trying to pretend while he was fucking up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what do you mean he's a ghost?
Oh no.
Will, can you go back to her skating?
Sure.
The highlight of Heroes Day.
Yeah.
Just watch her.
She's
like going super fast, but she goes like so slow through it.
That guy's pretty funny. like it blows up concrete, but then it just like hit the alarm there. So
You and your stupid dog ruined everything, and you're gonna pay. You and every ghost like you.
Like Danny, you could just
you're
leave.
not gonna pay.
Yeah, and then look at what you're doing.
Oh
She
my
missed
God,
the
she
perfect
shot him.
opportunity. She missed the perfect opportunity to say, "I'll get you and your little dog too."
An old kennel. This must be where they kept all the guard dogs. Huh?
Oh, do you get it, guys? You get
He
it?
wanted the toy.
I don't. It's too subtle.
Look, we gotta wrap it up.
We gotta wrap it up.
Oh, look, the ghost is at peace. It's almost like it's a dead dog.
No, that couldn't be it.
Wait, did that mean like they put them down? And oh God,
I think that is the implication. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah.
like that's actually like pretty fucked up.
Show just got really dark.
It has a lot of moments like that. Actually, it's weird. Like it has all. Of
I knew we
this
shouldn't.
goofy-
I knew we shouldn't have shot Fido.
Yeah, it has all of this weird, goofy, cringe humor in it, but then they just like slip in these really weird, dark things, and where you're just like, what are you trying? What are you trying to do here, Danny Phantom? Like, what else?
No, like we shouldn't have
Phantom
shot
mean by
Fido. We'd
that?
already bought dog food anyway. We should have at least used that. Well.
And then Tucker turns the security system back on and gets himself caught in it so Valerie's dad can have an out or something.
What are you doing here?
Hoping for a fake out makeout?
Oh, dude, shut the fuck up. Fucking
He's a simp. We get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, they gotta wrap it up. Okay.
Even though Danny and Valerie just spent the last few minutes blowing the place up worse than it had been before, but shut up. Yes, I know. I committed the cardinal sin of rushing through the ending here, but I mean, come on, this is pretty standard at this point. And to be fair, this was kind of a nothing episode. Seems a bit ironic considering how popular of a character Valerie ended up becoming, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry, not a lot really going on in this episode. The side character we gave voice lines to at one point is a villain now. Here's our barely thought out origin story for her. A ghost dog that made her dad lose her job, so she began hunting ghosts because of it. Even though there's absolutely no way that the shenanigans in Amity Park has not negatively impacted someone before this point, but you know. How'd she get the ghost hunting gear? Oh, I don't know. Vlad gave it to her.
Oh my God, it's Dracula.
It's Dracula now.
Just wish I knew where she got those weapons.
What?
What? Oh, that was amazing. that was fucking art. That's art. Like you cannot convince me otherwise.
Oh, that's cool. So that means that Vlad has been secretly watching Danny from afar this whole time? Yeah. Yep, that's that's what that means. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this one. Let's just get to fanning the flames now, shall we?
She sold one ticket, which ended up being 3.
Yeah, I guess she had 3 tickets. I don't know.
That was fucking amazing. Okay, like nobody can they wrapped that up beautifully. Like we let them wrap it up, and they wrapped it up.
Well, everybody except for Asa seems very tired now. That's
That's fair. Like I mean, it is a lot.
That's my natural state. So
like
and
Asa
Danny
is full of energy, ready to let's watch more Danny Phantom.
And Shammy said so much. So
everybody's just like tiredly just silent. Right?
Look, everyone should just do drugs. I don't know what I don't know what I'm saying.
I just love being mean to women so much.